Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing the best case scenario for each, actually we're going to be doing the best case scenario for the Democrats in the 2020 Senate race. So we're going to see what the Democrats can do in the best case. What's their best case pretty much? Arizona third class, Mark Kelly, that's pretty much who I think. Oh my god, I just had a hiccup. My prediction in the best case scenario, he would win in the best case scenario. Georgia, again, in their other race, that would also be a best case scenario. Alabama, Doug Jones, Dan Sullivan. There's literally no Democrat. And even if there was a Democrat running, I don't think you would take a Alaska seat unless Mike Gravel would run, and then that would be the only scenario. But I still think if he was running against Dan Savalian, he'd still lose, especially because of his age. Tom Cotton, I think he would keep his seat. I don't see Josh Mahoney taking that from him. Colorado, my prediction is that John Hickenlooper will be the nominee. He'll win. That's pretty obvious. Chris Coons is going to win his Delaware seat back, obviously. We have David Perdue, and we got Democrats such as Teresa Tomlinson, Ted Terry, who won't win the nomination, John Ossoff, he won't win the nomination, Sarah Riggs Amico, she won't win the nomination. Teresa Tomlinson against David Perdue, that would be another best case scenario here. Tomlinson will win the seat in the best case scenario. Nancy Harris is not beating Jim Risch. There is no fucking way. Dick Durbin would have to win his seat back in this scenario. Joni Ernst, there's really no major Democratic challenger to beat her, so that would go to her ultimately. Pat Roberts, he's retiring, so we'd have to look at Democrats against Chris Kobach. Then you have Nancy Boyda, Barry Grissom, and Robert Tillman. I believe Barry Grissom and Nancy Boyda, or either one of them in a best case scenario, would beat Chris Kobach. What was it again? Kansas. So that's a best case scenario. McConnell would lose in a best case scenario. Louisiana, Bill Cassidy. So far, no challenger, but this is like current best case scenario for in September. Let's just say that. Maine, Sarah Gideon would have to do a lot to beat. I don't think Sarah Gideon would lose her seat. I don't. There's no way. Ed Markey. Hold on, isn't Joe Kennedy running? Anyway, Democrats would keep their seat, and they... Hold on, isn't Joe Kennedy the third running? Hold on. I'm sorry, guys, I'm ending this video. Actually, I'm not ending this video, I'm just pausing it for a second. Joe Kennedy's officially going after Ed Markey's Senate seat. Massachusetts Senate. Joe Kennedy the third launches Senate bid. He's gonna fucking win. He's got to. There's no fucking way Kennedy's losing in Massachusetts. Shiva Ayadurai? Michigan, Gary Peters would have to keep his seat as well. Minnesota, Tina Smith keeps her spot, of course. Mississippi, Mike Espy would also win. In a best case scenario, I feel like Mike Espy would win in Mississippi. Steve Daines, Wilmot Collins, I don't think he would take out a seat in Montana. Ben Sass, I don't think he's losing a seat either. And this is, you'll drink every time I say best case scenario. You'll be dead by the end of it. Cory Booker would win his seat back. There's no fucking... Tom Udall, Ben Ray Lujan would have to win the seat, but I feel like he's going to win either way. North Carolina, I think Erica D. Smith is going to win the primary, so she would have to win in North Carolina as well. Oklahoma, that's not fucking flipping, I don't think. Oregon would have to stay with the Dems. Jack Reed and Rhode Island would stay. South Carolina, so there's two. We got Jamie Harrison and Gloria Bromell Tanibu. I think Jamie Harrison would win, and he would most likely win the South Carolina seat in this scenario. South Dakota, Mike Rounds, and there's really no Democrat challenger, so best case right now. Anyway, he's retiring. Bill Haggerty and Manny Sethi are really your only two people running, so the seat's staying red. Texas, John Cornyn. So far, we got Chris Bells, Michael Cooper, Amanda Edwards, Sima Hernandez, Adrian Asaguda, Christina, Swan Ramirez, and Royce West. None of them are taking Texas away from him. Now, if Beta runs, which I think he will eventually, he might run, but I don't think he'll beat Cornyn just because of what he said. I'm not running, so Mark Warner would have to, Mark would have to keep his seat. Paula Jean Swearingen, she's not going to take out this seat, no way. And Wyoming isn't flipping either, I don't even have to look. Cynthia Umis is really it's Loomis, not Umis. But anyway, guys, that's the best case scenario for Dems in the 2020 Senate race, 56 to 44. I'll do Republicans next time, since I'm doing Republicans for the governor race next time. Yeah, that's the best case scenario. I can't wait to make people mad. No way Chris Kobach would lose a,
Remember, this is a fucking best case scenario for Democrats, dumbass.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the Catic One saying peace.